Welcome to the first part of my Management Accounts Automation Masterclass. If you haven't watched the introduction video yet, I recommend starting there. Everything you need is linked below. Let's begin. For all the tutorials in this masterclass, I'll be working on this fake consulting company. It's a completely fictional business that I created and set up on QuickBooks online. So don't expect any commercial sense or accuracy here. It's just to give us a set of structured data so that we can use it to learn, to practice how to build dynamic and automated reports out of it. So this is the chart of accounts. There's not a lot going on here, and perhaps it's actually better to look at it as P&L. So for example, let's have a look at year one. So here we've got a full financial year, March 22 to February 23. So we've got consultancy fees, some admin, insurance, legal and professional, some property expenses, staff costs, depreciation, and that's it. So just basics, nothing extraordinary. And this looks very similar, except some inflation increases for year 2 and 3. Let's have a look at the balance sheet now. So balance sheet, let's do year 1 again. So we've got fixed assets, bank, some debtors, creditors, the tax, VAT, PAYE. Again, nothing extraordinary. It's pretty basic set of financial data, which I will use to demonstrate how to automate this sample set of management accounts. There's quite a few reports here. I try to include all of they are very basic ones, but very common ones as well that I often see. At the moment, all of these reports are just imported from QuickBooks as they are. There is no automation except the formula that came with it, the formulas. So, and not a nice ones, they are absolutely horrible. So the idea is that at the moment, they are being imported from QuickBooks on a monthly basis, and maybe some adjustments are being made in terms of formatting, because maybe the person that you report, or the people that you're reporting to, don't prefer a certain format or certain style. And the chances are that it's very unlikely that these are good as they come from QuickBooks and you don't have to do anything to them. They may not have to be produced from scratch from QuickBooks, because luckily we have endless possibilities of customized reports. And I actually have all of them saved here. So it's relatively easy just to click on them. They are already set as for the financial year or whatever period I'm interested in. And I can just export them to Excel. But as I said, it's highly likely that you may still have to do some work to them. And then if later your data in QuickBooks changes, you may have to do everything, like import everything again, or you may attempt to, for example, you know that this expense changed now to 1,000, say, and then you're happy to amend this manually, but then you would have to make sure that you've done the same change everywhere else. And even just the process of importing all of those single reports from QuickBooks to the one management account package is quite tedious, because you've got to repeat the process quite a few times, even if you don't need to do any changes to it. And you can speed it up by adding all of those reports, those custom reports, the ones that are part of your management accounts, to the management reports option package actually in QuickBooks. And I'm not sure if this is complete, but let's just have a look. What's in there? I think, yes, so these are this is report number 1, number 2 is just a sample, how it looks. So again, you can have all of those reports in there, but that's subject to, and now this is just a one PDF. I don't think it comes as an Excel file, so that's one thing. And yeah, it just depends whether you like that look, that layout. There are gaps when there is zeros. Yeah, I don't like it personally. Perhaps there is some sort of further customization option, which I'm not aware of. However, I just don't like it. I don't use it. Am I completely against the customized reports? Absolutely not. I use them a lot, and I use them for my daily tasks. However, when it comes to final monthly, quarterly, or annual reports, I rarely use them because there are always very, very specific expectations from the management of whether in my own work or in my client's work about the layout and structure of the management accounting package, how the accounts are grouped, how they are named. They may have slightly different names in management accounts than they do on QuickBooks. For whatever reason, there may be a requirement for specific formatting and so on. So that is typically all handled best in Excel. However, as much as I love Excel, I want to do this work, the reformatting, regrouping, changing layouts and formats and so on. I want to do it just once, and that's it. I don't want to do the same work every month. So once I have this all set up the way I want it, my management accounts, the whole set of all of those reports, I'm expecting them to be updated automatically only because I changed a date, reporting date. And so that's one click. That's ideal, just one click. And that's actually possible for simpler reporting packages. But for more complex ones, we may need to settle for a few clicks, but that's still way better than doing it manually or even semi-manually. The ultimate dream is that one click only, and I always aim to get as close to it as possible. And I'm very excited to share with you how I do that and take you through my method step by step, all the way from the static set of reports to a dynamic and fully automated one. Thanks for watching the first part of the masterclass. Continue with the next lesson in the playlist, and remember, the automation will be built layer by layer, and you don't need to wait until the end to start seeing tangible improvements. I'll see you in the next part.